What better treasure could the two southern Worcester County mill towns have to build memories on than this exciting high school football rivalry? It began in 1920 when the game was in its raw infancy, the roaring 20s, and has progressed to a stage where execution, desire, and consistency are watchwords. In these parts, there is absolutely nothing that can match the Bartlett-Southbridge Thanksgiving Day game. From Harry J. McMahon Memorial Field in Southbridge, welcome to the 100th meeting of the annual Turkey Day Classic between the Bartlett High Indians of Webster and the Southbridge High Pioneers. Ted Avalos with you, high above the 45-yard line here at McMahon Field, and ready to bring you all a terrific play-by-play of today's contest between the Indians and the Pioneers. And joining me in the booth, as usual, my good partner, Coach Ed Kunkel. And Coach, we've done many a game here at McMahon Field and throughout the series of Bartlett and Southbridge. This is a very, very special occasion, and we're very pleased to be able to bring you this game between the Indians and the Pioneers for number 100.
Couldn't agree with you more, Ted. It's just a fantastic rivalry that survived 100 years, and we're certainly pleased and proud to be here broadcasting, videotaping this game. The football game itself is going to be a flip of the coin who's going to win this game. Both teams are evenly matched. The Southbridge comes in, the Pioneers come in on a roll, having won their last two games convincingly, when Bartlett have really struggled against some high-class opponent, Monty Tech and Narragansett. They didn't play well. They were outnumbered, outgunned, but they still had the desire to come up with some points. Today's field, number one, wind is going to be a factor today, Ted. And number two, the field, it's the best it's been, considering all the rain that we've had. Tradition goes back a ways. When the green and the white play the Pioneers, they got their throwback uniforms out there. Both teams are really fired up, really pumped up. It's a game of who can control the clock, who can make the big play. The big play the last couple of years for Bartlett has been through the year, and they've really accomplished it. I know Coach Kuhlman Ellis, an excellent coach, does a great job with the Pioneers. I know his guys are going to be, his team is going to be fired up, coming off a 42-0 humiliation in Webster last year. I noticed warming up for the Pioneers, they have some people that you have to be concerned about. Number one is the 12. Johnny Cortez. He's able to throw the ball. They love to play action the ball, and they like to hand the ball off or throw the ball to number 43, Juan Tula Rojas. Their guy from the running in the backfield is Alex Torres, number 22. He's a man that's got to be stopped, and you also have to stop the passing game as well. Our Bartlett High School is 6-4 on the season, have played some really good football this year. Tapered off a little bit towards the end of the season, had a couple of injuries that have really not helped them, but we've got some high-powered offensive people as well. We're able to score very well against some very strong teams. They're led by quarterback Logan Paranto, a captain, plays offense and defense, a really true leader. Very quiet, very unspoken, but he really gets a job done, and he has the respect of his team. Our running back, Donald Spite, number 10, has one of the better football seasons of any running back for the Indians in quite some time. In the last couple of games against a high-powered offense, he's averaged over 150 yards rushing. Anytime he gets the ball, he can get it done. On defense, we're expecting some big plays from Alex Nunez. He wears number 35. Alex is a middle linebacker, is playing some good football, but the Indians' defense has to be improved as far as the tackling is concerned. And the secondary as well is going to be really tested today because I feel the Pioneers have dual threats out there, throwing the ball and running the ball. We've had some excellent plays from Sammy Contos. Terrific. Ryan Spitz. Logan, I mentioned. Bryce Patterson, a sophomore, plays a safety. Nick Violetta, senior, has really come on strong. Wilfried Duran, Madden Finnemore, Anthony Curry, Alex Nunez, as I mentioned. Drew Malbuff, number 44, I think is going to be the key, one of the keys. He has to block from that A-back position. He has to have a big, strong game from that position for the running back to go. Chris Hollis on defense, Jay Whitney, Brooke Williams, offense and defense, John Franks, offense and defense, Blake Haney, offense and defensive tackle. Zach Latuga is off. He's back, number 77. He gives us the size in the middle. And Kevin Flanders, number 88, a youngster, has really been coming on strong in the defensive end position. I expect a fantastic game today, Ted. Both teams are equal. Both teams are raring to go. We got to have ball possession, and our secondary has to have a huge game. Good luck to the Indians.
We want to take this opportunity, as we're just a few minutes away from the opening kickoff of today's Turkey Day Classic, to thank our sponsors who help support our Community Access Channel and our Indians on our website as well. And they include Park and Shop Supermarket, Airport Road in Dudley, serving the Webster Dudley communities since 1918. By the Patterson and Starzik families. Good luck to the Indians from 4 generations of Bartlett High grads. By the Webster 5-cent Savings Bank, with branch offices in Webster, Dudley, Oxford, Auburn, Worcester, and Shrewsbury. By the Pratt Trucking Company, your local trash hauler since 1933. By the Webster Fish and Game and Disc Golf Course, Gore Road in Webster. Check out the fish after a big win. And by the Monfrey Insurance Company of Webster, committed to providing high-quality products and services with exceptional customer experiences. Thanks again to all our sponsors. It is November 28th, 2019. It is the 100th playing of the Turkey Day Classic between Bartlett and Southbridge. I know there's been a lot of discrepancy. Is it really 100? Is it not 99? Is it even 97? Well, I think both schools have come to the conclusion that it started in 1920 and it's gone on for 99 straight years, and it's going on here today in Southbridge at McMahon Field, a place where, Ed, we've seen a number of tremendous ball games on this facility dating back, for you and I, 50-odd years and more. And again, as you mentioned, we're looking forward to a great classic here this morning.
It should be an outstanding game, Ted. Surprised, as I mentioned, the field is in good shape. Back in the day, not so far back in the day, I'll tell you, it was muddy. You couldn't slipping and sliding, and it really deteriorated from the quality of play that we've had out there. But today, the factor, as far as the conditions are concerned, are wind. It's forecasting wind, and we're certainly getting the wind. It kind of is blowing from right to our left as we look at the field here, and that's going to be a factor. Talking to the defensive coach from Bartlett, and I just forewarned them. I said, your secondary has to realize that when that team has the offense and Paul has the offense, the team wants to throw the ball, they're going to throw it in a wind, and they're going to have to take those few extra steps back. So there are a lot of factors involved here, but certainly the players have to get settled. They have to get into a playing mode, get off, control the football. Ball security is going to be extremely important, especially on cold days. So it's going to be an exciting game. We're really looking forward to a good game here today.
The Pioneers take the field.
Little
the playing
Giant.
of the Little Giant.
Yeah. Little Giant.
The classic.
Yeah.
And the Indians take the field. As we mentioned, this is the 100th traditional meeting between these two mill towns. I read an opening paragraph from Mr. Joe Capillo's historic book that was written 30-odd years ago now, as he wrote about the first 70 years of this rivalry. And his words still ring true today in 2019 as we play the 100th meeting. There is nothing better than Bartlett versus Southbridge on Thanksgiving morning in these parts. This is the game. This is your Harvard Yale. This is the classic, and to go on for 100 years certainly speaks volumes for the tradition between these two communities.
What's really nice on the sidelines, the Bartlett sidelines, a lot of alumni
Yep.
are coming out on the field as well. There's so much pride, there's so much tradition with both schools, as well as the Pioneers coming out with their representatives as well. And it's just a special, special day. 100th victory, and people I'm looking at is Scotty Holland. He's out there. He's one of them. Some of the captains from last year are out there, and it's just a great look.
Right. Just so you'll know, the Southbridge PA announcer made the announcement to invite all football and cheerleader alumni to join their teams for the traditional coin toss. The Pioneers are going to receive. The Indians are going to kick it off right to left. And we are ready. The 100th Turkey Day Classic between the Bartlett High Indians of Webster, the Southbridge High Pioneers. The Pioneers lead the series 55. Bartlett has 42 wins, and there have been 2 ties.
I got it.
Certainly have the spirit today, Ted. There's no question about it. That was a nice approach by the Pioneers to have everybody out there for the coin flip.
Yep.
You know. And I know this is going to be on a delayed broadcast, but unfortunately the radio stations don't pick up this game because there's some, whatever it is, complications with the broadcast. So we'll try to do our best to keep everybody abreast.
Well, this will be an historic video, obviously, that all will be able to enjoy for many years to come. So right now we're being asked to rise and pause for the playing of our national anthem, being played by the Southbridge High Marching Band. Okay, welcome to Harry McMahon Memorial Field, as we used to traditionally call it, Dresser Street Field.
Dresser Street, yeah, the home
In Southbridge, the home of the Southbridge High Pioneers, for this classic Thanksgiving Day battle between the Bartlett High Indians of Webster, the Southbridge High Pioneers. Ted Avalos, Ed Kunkel, Nico on the big camera. The A-team is in the house. Ready to record for Prosperity this traditional battle between the Indians and the Pioneers.
Miranda Deep along with Thomas Dupuis.
Yep.
Logan Pronto will do the kicking off. They made a lot of onside kicks this year, and we'll see what the strategy is going to be here today. All set to go. We're underway.
We're ready. Battled at the 38, the 40, and brought back up near the 47, 48 yard line, and that's where the Pioneers will put it in play. 1st and 10.
That's Cruz on the run back for the Indians.
Yep.
I mean, for the Pioneers. Check that. Okay, they'll get good field position here. Ball is marked on about the 48-yard line. Oh, 47, 48.
Yeah, we'll mark it at the 47. Yeah, 1st and 10.
Looks like they're putting 77 on Ben's side.
So we've got traditional I formation here for the Pioneers.
Yep.
They, of course, are led by their QP, Johnny Cortez, number 12.
Outside linebacker.
And it's a second back through. Whoa, big hole. Look out. He could go. He is going 53 yards on the opening play.
Yeah, simple cross-back formation, Torres touchdown.
And just like that, the Pioneers have the lead. Nothing fancy about the play, Coach.
No, it's I formation. Back in the day, you ran an I blast right, I blast left. That was a cross buck, if you will. Fake the back going right, hand off to the tailback going left, and a huge hole. We had a couple shots at him, but arm tackles don't get the job done. Okay, they're going for 2 here.
Cortez again, right side, and he's in.
He's in.
For the 2-point conversion, and just like that, with 11:44, 16 seconds into this ball game, it's Southbridge 8 and Bartlett nothing.
Tough start for the Indians, but we mentioned Torres. He can run, and Coach Pumanellis really likes his running back number 22. Has had a terrific year, and he really burnt it out right there. He had daylight in front of him, and he was not going to be denied. Once he got past that second level of linebackers, and I don't know if our linebackers got crossed up by the lead back fullback. He went to the right. I hope we didn't overkey and leave the left side wide open. So kicking off for the Pioneers is going to be number 8. They don't have a number.
Don't have an 8.
Don't have an 8.
Okay. But for the Indians back deep, we've got Donald Spate.
And it looks like Nunez, maybe.
Alex Nunez.
Yeah.
A left-footed kick is going to go to Spate at the 30, 35, 40, 45-yard line. The Indians will have very good field position to start this drive, now trailing in the game 8-0.
Nice run back and a good catch by Donald Spate.
We'll line up that Indians offense for you. They, of course, are led by their senior QB, Logan Paronto.
Tell him it's got it. Yeah, he's got to kick it where nobody's at.
Anchoring that line.
All right, so going with that.
As we set them up in their traditional single wing formation here.
Nice of the officials to wait for the Southbridge defender to get out there.
Yeah.
This is
Paronto wants to throw. He's got Nunez in the flat. Picks it off at the 50, 45, and out of bounds near the 42.
Good throw, good catch, nice pass pattern. Nunez 35. Knew where the stakes are. First down for the Indians.
13 yards on that play.
what I really liked about it is the clear look that Logan got.
Yeah.
No pressure at all right there.
No. Good blocking up front.
Yep.
Yeah, get someone else's helmet.
And that's got to be Drew Malbuff up there leading it too.
And put Owen where Connor is.
1st and 10.
No, that's 4.
This is Spate.
Yeah.
Good hole as he puts his head down and gets it down there to 36. Pickup of about 6.
Hey, it would help us out if we had that helmet repair kit.
Blocking up front for the Indians is Luis Medina, number 53. He's been a starter all season long.
Yeah.
Unheralded, but he doesn't get hurt. He's got good size.
Yep.
And he got the job done right there. And Zach Latuga, 77, a big right tackle, is there.
Yes, he is. 2nd down 5 as they mark it at the 37. Spate. High snap, but he gets it. Look out. Still on his feet all the way down near the 25.
That was his quarterback in front blocking for him. That's a direct snap, Ted. Right to that tailback. It's a nice play because there's no hesitation in the backfield. You catch it, you go. Right over the right side.
Picked up 12. They got it to the 25-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Indians. 10.5 minutes left to go here, first quarter. Southbridge was up early. Indians looking to answer. Spate breaks it outside with room. Look out! Down the sideline, he's gone! 25 yards for the touchdown.
Wow.
Donald Spate.
Out of bounds. Nice run.
Oh, wait a minute. Did he step out of bounds?
Donald Spite on that carry.
Oh, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Boy,
Wow.
couldn't tell from here, but nobody was around him.
He picked up 22 yards on the play. The Indians will have it 1st and goal at the 3.
Lose on the ball, we had no containment.
Direct snap, Logan.
Toronto.
Pushes it up, spins,
close.
and he
I
is
see 2 hands up. Logan brought down a touchdown after a great run by Donald Spate. The Indians are on the board.
3-yard touchdown pound by the senior, Logan Paronto. And the Indians are looking for the 2-point conversion to tie it up.
Okay. And in their traditional formation, it's an offside. It looks like...
I don't know. It's offside. Southbridge is the initial call. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to get closer.
So the Indians will mark it at the 1.5-yard line now.
In the backfield, we have Pronto, Donald Spate, Drew Malbuff, Alex Nunez. Indians break the huddle on about the 1-yard line, off the distance to the goal line.
Snap is to Paronto, follows his blockers, and he's in for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So with 10:05 left to go here in the first period, the score is Bartlett 8 and Southbridge 8.
Well, I'll tell you something. It didn't take Bartlett very long to get right back into this one off a great 65-yard run by Torres. Think they'd be down, but no way. Indian just took the ball right at midfield and charged down the field with a nice flood pass to Nunez to start off that series, and some running by Donald Spate got it down deep within the 4 or 5-yard line, and the Indians get the 6 plus the 2. We have a tie game, 8-8 in the first period.
That's all right, be ready.
Action packed.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those games.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I'll tell you, the kids like running on this field. They're just soft enough to,
Yeah,
you know, and you got grip.
Agreed. Toronto, the ball goes down. We need to re-tee.
Yeah.
As we mentioned in the pregame, there is a real heavy wind out here this afternoon, going right to left. Goes long. Fielded at the 18.
And the ball
30, 35, 40, 45.
Thomas Dupuy on that carry.
Number 14 on the carry, Tom Dupuy.
First and 10.
Brought it all the way up to the Pioneer 46-yard line. A good return.
Yes, indeed. Another good field position for the Pioneers.
Let's hear it for the cheerleaders.
That's been a real Achilles tendon, our coverage on kickoffs.
Yep.
And that's why the coach goes to the short kicks. You know, he came right out. He says, you know, we don't do a good job on the kickoff tackling.
50-50.
But the I formation again with the slot weak. Tight end is left. Blast
back,
off the left
Torres.
side.
That's better.
That's better defense right there. Just plugged it up right there. Big number 74. John Franks was there. 62 is there. Brooks Williams.
Run by Torres.
Hey, so that
Torres stopped after about a 4-yard pickup.
not in there anymore. Whoever was playing at 88, was playing at, it's not there.
Second down, 6, right at midfield.
Toronto playing it too deep with Patterson.
Single back here now.
Yeah, kind of a.
This guy number 10's the neutral.
Pitch, left side.
Oh,
It's loose.
And he grabs it.
And it's recovered by the Pioneers at midfield.
Donald Spate came up and ripped the ball away. Nunez right there almost picked it up. Nice defense.
That was Carlos Miranda for no gain.
All right, so
So it's going to be third down now. Third down and 6 from midfield.
man to that side. Had more men to our receiver side.
They line up again out of the I formation. Rojas is the fullback.
Play
Fake,
action.
looking into the flat. There's Rojas. He hauls it in 45-40, 35-30, down near the 26-yard line.
That's a play. If you're a scout in Southbridge, I saw him run that play in practice 6 times. That's number 43 coming out of the backfield, plays in a fullback position, just comes out and goes into the flat. It's easy for him to get lost in there. We didn't have coverage.
Picked up 23 yards on the play to the Bartlett 27-yard line.
Yep.
First and 10.
See how good lead looks right here?
Again out of the eye. Cortez, Bakken signals. Second back through.
Torres.
Left side Torres.
Left side of the line.
Got about 3,
5 yards right.
maybe 4.
Bring up a second down.
As they pound that left side, we'll give them 4.
Got to make sure that best double teams.
Now the coaches have to realize on the other side, I hope the scouts up there, they got to cover that 43 coming out of the backfield.
We got an official timeout here. I'm not sure what's going on.
They call anything?
I thought it was an official timeout.
Official.
No, he whistles it in play. All right.
I have to find the whistle.
Down and set.
Second down, 6. Now they line up right in their traditional eye again.
You should block the guy in front of him. Boom, boom.
And it's
Blast
the right
right.
side. Nice contained by the Indians. They turned him inside. He's still got about 4.
Yeah.
First down. Yeah, he picked up the
And he actually got the first down. He picked up 6.
Yeah.
16-yard line.
And they'll mark it at the 16 of the Indians. First and 10 Pioneers.
I like that.
We have to show some penetration by the Bartlett defensive line. They're getting to it, and our linebackers have to have a big game.
Should be trapping.
And Hollows is up there faking a blitz or coming at a blitz. He's got to stay home. No, he's
That's the fullback. Bounces off, spits it outside. He's got room. And he's dragged from behind down inside the 5.
I don't know. They have Hollows. He's a linebacker on that side. Nunez came from his opposite side to make that tackle. But Hollows is on that right side, and for some reason he's creeping up to the line of scrimmage. And he's blitzing or not, just rather than staying home and reading the play.
Right, so we pulled Connor.
First and goal. Pioneers, they mark it just shy of the 5-yard line. Working now out of a power I formation.
Instead of the track.
Power I right.
But we're looking at this. Power I give us an
Torres, right
Oh,
side.
there's a good hit
Yeah,
2-yard line.
by Logan Paranto.
brought
He
him down.
picked up a lot.
inside on power I.
See where they mark it. They're going to mark it at about the 3.
I don't know. We
They're
got
not
this.
marking on it anything. Do we have a flag down? What are they discussing?
I don't know. We're discussing.
So if we run toss,
Okay.
Juan's just got to pick up.
Little discussion with Coach LaBossonaire for the Indians. And another huddle. And Coach Kumanellis is going to call his squad to the sideline. Not quite
So
sure.
is-
Even
is
Coach
it-
Kumanellis looking for a little explanation as to what the deal is. They're going to mark it at the 3.
Nathan,
So we'll mark it there.
But is there a timeout being called here? Is a delay a game? What is going on? Time for the explanations. We're getting none.
They picked up the flag and they waved it off.
Okay.
Picked up the flag and they waved
That's
it
our
off.
spotter.
Yeah,
Cameraman.
wasn't a very bright flag.
Must have been way in the corner here where
Yeah.
the sight lines are limited. So Coach Kumanellis gets the explanation.
hey, tell him to change for Buddha. Tell him to change stripes for Buddha.
Oh, there's a shirt thing.
Now there's a timeout, Pioneers. So we do have a timeout with 6:35 left to go here in the first quarter. Bartlett 8, Southbridge 8.
Hey, Tony, don't worry about that. If you don't have power I, you can still run ISO away from that 2 receiver set out of white. Or you can run
So
off
full timeout here,
I like off.
taken by the Pioneers. They've got it second down and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Had something to do with the jersey, Ted. They're changing jerseys over here on the sideline.
Really?
I don't know if because of the number, maybe he couldn't go for a pass or something. I don't know what's going on. Tough explanations. We don't know, but it's taking a long time to sort the thing out.
And that's why the Pioneers call timeout, huh? To get
Yeah.
him redressed
Yeah.
and putting on a new fresh jersey
Say something.
5-yard penalty.
with a 50 on it.
Well, we don't have a 50.
Well, we wouldn't. Yeah.
Formation. Now we'll be back to first down.
All right,
First and goal.
All right.
So they did call a penalty.
Yep.
now we have the ball.
And it did have something to do with the numbers, I guess, huh?
Yep.
So they mark it off 5 yards, a first penalty of the game, and it's a weird one. One you don't normally see. Especially this time of the year where they've already played 10 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're going to mark it at the 11,
All right, what we got here, guys? I didn't hear it.
first and goal.
Anybody?
Cortez lines them up.
Okay.
He's got Rojas and Torres
If we run
behind him.
this side, bang.
Torres, head down, but he's stuffed.
Good job. Good job.
Right up the middle.
Good stop.
Two
right
Indians
there.
there, Malbuff
Yeah,
and
Mal-
Hollows.
Malbuff and Hollows, excellent job. Way to go.
They'll mark it after a 1-yard gain. Second down and goal, right just shy or on the 10-yard line.
They're going to run that flood pass at number 43. It's a perfect place to call it.
That guy 88 that we talked about being at the end, he's not there anymore. Right? They switched to
I formation.
44. I got 44 in this spot. Just streets way up the field.
And a whistle.
It's a procedure penalty. Let's see.
And they're going to call offside Bartlett.
Oh, come on. Jesus.
5-yard penalty.
It's got
First
it.
penalty against the Indians.
Come on. Line up offside.
That's going to mark it at the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Cortez with the call from the sideline. From the right hash.
Right? So,
They again line up out of the eye.
okay, let's go power I, please.
Nice one.
Fullback. Right up the gut. Head down. Touchdown. Rojas for the Pioneers. And they go up 14-8.
Well, we haven't had him in the backfield. We had nice penetration by Zach Latuga, but he couldn't bring him down.
Doolin on the carry for the touchdown for Southbridge. Just down to the 14-8 lead.
Big Zach was right there, came off the line, penetrated well. Couldn't take him down, ran right through him. Okay, we're a spread formation here.
Yes.
Double slots, trips to the right.
Out of the gun. Rolling right, looking, firing, and it's incomplete. The 2-point conversion fails, but with 5:37 left to go in the first period, the score now is the Southbridge High Pioneers 14, the Bartlett High Indians 8.
Pioneers really took advantage of the field position that they had out there, and unfortunately we didn't cover well on the kickoff. However, the Pioneers did take advantage of it, rushing the football. They had one flood pass to number 43, who just scored, and that's Rojas. That was a big play in that series. Outside of that, was just smash mouth football, getting it to the line of scrimmage, and Torres had some nice runs, power runs as well. Okay, Indians will have to come back again. They've got Donald Spate, Alex Nunez, Sammy Contos is there. 21 would be
hesitation,
yeah.
Kick, and we've got a flag.
Yeah, Violet 31.
Now we have offside penalty.
Going to be an offside penalty against the Pioneers on the kickoff. That's going to push them back to the 35, and they'll kick it from there. Indians move up. They'll be kicking into the wind here, although it doesn't appear to be as severe right now as it was earlier. And the left foot line
Nice catch.
kicked off at midfield.
He's running around the sideline.
Oh, that's Luis Medina.
Yeah.
Nice hands.
Way to go, Lewis.
Yeah.
Louis Medina on the
Picked it off right at midfield. Got it back to the 47. And that's where the Indians will put it in play. 1st and 10, now trailing in the game, 14-8.
That's pretty nice play. You know, they're paying attention on that front line. Got to stay there until that ball is kicked. And
Yeah.
he followed it right in.
The Indians line it up. They're centered by Big John Franks. And it's going to be Logan. This side with room, flag down, 45-40, and he's tripped up. But we'll see what the call is. And it looks like this is coming back.
on the carry. Knocked out by Brendan Power.
Yep. Going to be a holding call
Holding call.
on that edge.
Push him back. 10 yards. Going to be first down.
10-yard penalty. He'll put it back into Bartlett territory. And they line it up at the 44,
It's from the spot of the foul.
where it'll be first down now and about 19.
That was a tough call. I know it was on Drew. However, he just gave an extra effort out there to stay with his block and should not have been called. I don't think it was a hold.
Toronto wants to throw, looking deep, and overthrown, looking for Spitz
Yeah.
down the right side.
7 spot by Ryan Splits.
He had both Spitz and Contos on a fly.
Yeah.
Tough passing conditions here this morning
Yep.
in Southbridge, even with the wind.
Yeah.
Second down, 19 from their own 44. That's Contos. Logan's looking for him. Deep. Oh, and it's incomplete, but a flag. We'll see what the call is. It could be pass interference here against the Pioneers. So it'll be marked off from the line of scrimmage. Pass interference.
Okay.
Southbridge.
All right.
Not very well received here in the home crowd. And a 15-yard penalty won't give them the first down, but it'll certainly put a dent in that 2nd and 19.
Absolutely.
So a 15-yard penalty is going to put it at the 40-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down now and 3. Spate, right side. First down territory. As they mark it at the 36-yard line.
You can tell Donald's got the running shoes on today. He's got that extra step motivation. And that was a nice hole. However, a good, tough run by Donald Spate, knowing where the first down marker was, picked up the first down.
1st and 10 Indians, the Pioneer 36. Clock running, 4.5 minutes left to go. Still in the first quarter.
Indians over the ball.
Looking to throw. Logan's looking deep. He's looking for Contos. He holds it in at the 5.
What a catch. What a pass. Way to follow it in, Sammy Contos. Way to go. Well executed by the Indians. What a pass right in the bucket. And let me tell you something, Sammy, who's had an outstanding first year experience playing for the Indians this year. Terrific catch.
That was a 30-yard pass and catch. Paronto to Contos, and the Indians have it. 1st and goal to goal at the Pioneers 6-yard line.
Indians line up with a slot right.
Spate looking for the corner. He's got blockers. He's got room. He's got touchdown.
Oh, yes.
Touchdown. Right on the carry. Ties the score up 14-14.
Donald,
Go ahead.
Donald Spate, once he gets the edge, Ted, as soon as he starts squaring up to that line of scrimmage, he's gone. Nobody's going to get him.
So with 3:44 left, the Indians tie the game, and now will attempt to take the lead. It looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah.
Spate and Paronto. It goes to Spate, but boy, there was all kinds of funky movement there.
You could, yeah, it was a very good, appropriate description. Yeah. I know what happened there, Ted. Don't know what happened.
I think they got the snap count a little askew.
Well, you got more room to throw the ball.
All alumni from Bartlett and Southbridge will gather for one big photo. Cheerleaders included. Coaches of Bartlett and football teams also can attend.
Okay, Indians line up,
At halftime.
going for the 2-point conversion.
Oh,
Is
big
the shift.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the problem. Oh, wait a minute now.
Offside Southbridge.
Yeah, going the other way.
We have an offside Southbridge.
Yeah,
So back and forth we go.
yeah.
That drew the Pioneers offside. And so now we'll move it back to the 3.
Ball will go back to the 4 for that.
Well, it should be put on the 3, right? It was 5 forward. It's almost on the 5. I don't know why. Whatever. I guess it's half the distance. Yeah, inside. Paronto. Back. under a rush, gets away, throws it, end zone, and it's knocked away, and the 2-point conversion fails, but with 3:44 left to go here in the first quarter, the score is Bartlett 14 and the Pioneers 14.
That was a good rush by the Pioneers. Logan couldn't get enough on it. But Sammy Contos had the back line if he could have got the ball up in the air. But he was tackled by Ben Busquet, number 81. Okay. 14-14 first quarter. We've seen a lot of football so far.
Boy, I'll say,
Yeah.
we've seen a game of football here in the first 7.5 minutes.
Yep.
And right now the offense is ruling the field.
Yep.
Paranto to kick it off. Pioneers with 2 deep.
Deep.
High end over end.
25 has got it.
25, 30, 35, 40. Finally knocked out of bounds was Carlos Morales Miranda, but close to midfield. And the Pioneers will have excellent field position.
Yeah, we've had a tough time tackling. Number 54 for the Indians should have had that tackle. And he just reached out with his hands rather than exploding into the body. And he could have had him on the 30-yard line. That puts the coaching staff in a quandary. We just don't tackle well on a kickoff. It's a matter of wanting to get the job done. Okay, power right.
Torres, he's hit and dropped.
Tackled by Drew Malba from there. Carlos on the bottom. Yep.
Good job.
Yep.
Picked up a yard on the play. Second down and 9 from the Bartlett 49. Coming down to the 3-minute mark here of the first period. They are in that power eye formation. That's Lazo back there with the big fullback, Tulo Rojas. And of course, Speedy 22 looking to throw wide open. He's got his man at the 25-20 and brought down.
Cruz made a nice catch. Nice throw by Cortez off the play action. Play action will work today because everybody's rushing the football. Everybody's cheating to the line of scrimmage. He was wide open.
That was good for 31 yards on the play. First and 10, Pioneers. Again out of the power eye right formation. Torres breaks it outside. Still on his feet as he gets, the ball is loose inside the 15-yard line. But it's recovered by the Pioneers.
Good tackle by Drew Malba. If he came right across the field making that tackle, loosened that ball up, almost recovered it.
So from the 14, it's going to be second down and 6. Same formation to the right.
Boy, I don't like to see him cheating up like that.
That's the fullback. He dropped it.
Yeah.
And I think he fell on it.
Yeah, he did. Third down.
That's going to set up a big third down now. Third down and 6. Call comes in from the sideline.
Be a flood pass. Fullback out of the backfield. Yeah, they're going to go play action.
Yep.
Power eye. There it is.
Rolling, looking, end zone.
Nice play by Logan Paranto. Did he intercept it?
Yes! What a play!
What an outstanding, what an interception by Logan. He went up with one hand, covered his man, came down with the football. Outstanding.
A huge play by the senior. And the Pioneers are going to call a timeout here.
Yeah. Why? What a... I'm surprised he went that deep with the pass. I'll tell you something. That was a excellent interception. Well covered. And uses basketball prowess to jump up with the one hand and come down with it and control it.
They're marking it at the 2. And that's where the Indians will put it in play with 58 seconds left to go.
Yeah. Coach Kumanellis is telling them right now. He said, look it, we got them deep in their territory. Let's try to get it back.
Right.
That's he wants to keep this field position.
Come on, Red!
And the trouble with the single wing out of this formation, the ball is snapped back deep into the end zone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be clean. Come on, Red! So the Pioneers call a timeout. Coach Kumanellis sends his defense out there on 1st and 10 from their own 2. Toronto right side up to the 5.
Little move, a little room.
On the right side up to the 5.
Little room.
Pickup of about 3. It'll be 2nd down 7. Call comes in from the sideline. Coach LeBoissonniere sends the play in. We're winding down here with a half a minute left to go in the first quarter.
That wind is still a factor out there. Big factor.
Yeah, you can see the flag over there by the school is flat out, right to left.
2nd and 6.
Shift. And a flag.
Call it procedure.
Yeah.
Illegal shift. 5 yards.
Well.
Half the distance to the goal.
Something happening with that shift. Sometimes I think somebody is getting set.
Somebody getting set, right?
Somebody's
and
getting
then picking
set
up.
and then moving.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah. Jesus.
So that's going to push them back
They don't want to do too much.
half the distance to the goal.
Down and 8.
They'll mark it at, we'll call it the,
Almost right
3
back
yard
where
line.
we started it.
yeah.
That's the end of the quarter.
And that's going to end the first period of play here from McMahon Field and Southbridge with the score at the end of 1. The Bartlett High Indians 14 and the Southbridge High Pioneers 14. Good first quarter.
Yeah, can I tell you it was an exciting first quarter by both sides? It would be an understatement. I mean, it was just a massive array of offensive football by both clubs. Torres opening play, line of scrimmage, 55-yard touchdown. Rojas touchdown after that. Then Toronto, after a big scored, they scored 8 points after a huge 55-yard run by Spate. And then Spate, touchdown, 6-yard pass, and so forth. So we got 14-14 at the end of first period. And right now, very tough position for the Indians, deep in their own territory as we start the second period. We were fortunate to be able to throw the ball in the first period, and we took full advantage of it. A big pass to Sammy Contos in the first, and he threw that about 45 yards in the air with the wind. Came in, was a big factor in that drive. But right now, we're deep in our own territory. Ball is on our own 3-4 yard line.
I'm going to mark it at the 3.
Yeah.
It was at the 5 and half the distance to the goal would put it literally at the 2.5 yard line.
Okay.
We'll call it 2nd down, 2nd and 9. There's your shift. Unbalanced to the right.
Usually we run to the right.
And
we
the
do.
snap. Spate gets it up across the 5 near the 7.
Stuffs the play on there.
It's going to set up a 3rd down situation here. Third down and about 5.
Third down and 5.
So a big third down play here for the Indians, who don't want to have to kick it from here, and for the Pioneers, who would love to force Bartlett to kick into the wind from their end zone. Indians line up. Paranto can throw or run, but he's running, and he's got the first down and more.
Way to go. Great decision, Logan.
Logan picks up the first down.
Again, on the edge, making that edge run. They're doing a good job. Pioneers tackle, but they're having a problem containing that edge. And the decision right there. It was an option run pass. He elected to run, and he picked up the first down. Outstanding.
Got 10 yards on that carry.
Boy, does that get him out of the big hole there.
Yep. First and 10, Indians. They'll mark it at the 17-yard line.
Yep.
11 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the first half. Coming this way, Spate. Oh, he's got blockers and a lot of room. Down that sideline, look out! He could go, no one's catching him! This is 83 yards for the touchdown.
Touchdown, checking the field. No flags. Donald Spate, outstanding run by Donald Spate.
Explosive around that right side, and boy, he had blockers. He used them effectively, and when he turned that corner,
Boy, did
it
he.
was lights out.
How many yards did you have?
83.
83 yarder. Wow. Boy, he was tracking down the sideline. I thought he was Bob Hayes flying down there. Nobody was going to catch him. He was pumping arms. He was pumping legs. Outstanding.
Indians will go for 2 here. Nunez is in the backfield now. Paranto behind the back, looking for the corner, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. And with 10:55 left to go here in the first half, the score is the Bartlett High Indians 22 and the Southbridge High Pioneers 14.
We're talking about the disadvantage that the Indians had at the start of this series deep in their own territory. They got out for 4 or 5 yards, made a mistake, went back, a procedure penalty, went back to the 2-3 yard line. Logan Paranto on a 3rd and about 6. Roll out to the left, run pass option. He kept the ball, pick up the first down. And then Donald Spate, 83-yard sideline torch job. Outstanding run. And here's our good friend, Jim Mason.
Mr. Mason, as you may have saw him coming up.
Yeah, always a pleasure to see.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Jim Mason,
my
what a
friend.
happy Thanksgiving, Jimmy. You and the vets.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
Yes.
for some reason it's warmer up here. I don't know why.
Stay right here. You're doing good. Good boy.
All right. Logan kicking off.
Yeah. Onside. They can't touch it, and it's not even going to go 5 yards, and they're going to have to down it
Oh, boy, that was bad.
at the 42-yard line.
That was bad. Oh, boy.
And this is going to be excellent field position for the Pioneers to start this drive, now trailing in the game 22-14.
Boy.
3-yard kick.
So, the Pioneers line it up. They're going to open it up here.
Well, I guess they will. They got the win. They got a good running game. They got field position. That was a 3-yard kick, 4-yard kick,
Yeah, 42, 2-yarder.
a 2-yarder.
2-yarder.
Teddy was missing.
All right, Pioneers line up.
The Rams cut him.
They got Split out to the right, single back Torres as they whistle the ball in play. Cortez hands it straight off, right up the gut. Huge hole inside the 40, the 35-yard line as they picked up about 7.
Yep.
Second down 3 from the 35. They're going to line up this side now with the big fullback and on a wing here.
Yeah.
And 14, Dupuis split out. Cortez, Torres, another huge hole. And he's into the secondary before he's brought down near the 24-yard line. Picked up about 11 on that carry. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Pioneers. 10 minutes straight up left to go here first half. Pioneers have it at the Bartlett 24-yard line.
Single back with Torres in the backfield.
Yep.
Cortez right under the center. Is a
Pitches
sweep.
it left side, cuts it in, then tries to break it out, and Contos has got to drag him down at the 15-yard line. That's a
5 yards on the play.
Good blocking on by the Pioneers on that play. They sealed that corner and gave Torres enough room
Second down.
to turn it in.
2.
picked up 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1. That puts Alex Torres already over 100 yards rushing in this football game. Of course, he had that 53-yarder on the first play. 2nd down 1. Cortez looking for a hole, but the Indians are there this time.
Yeah.
Tackled by
Getting off the bottom of that pile was Kevin Flanders.
74.
And they got a first down though.
Did they get the one? They did.
Yep.
Okay.
The first down, going to be 1st and 10. Ball sitting on the
Ball is marked on the 14-yard line.
Yep. First and 10 Pioneers, 8:30 left to go here, first half. Indians lead. Pioneers trying to tie it up. There's Torres again, right side. He just puts his head down and gets it all the way down near the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
4-yard line from Bartlett.
This is a Torres series, no question about it.
Yep. That's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Interior offensive, the tackle's got to get penetration. They have to get penetration on the defense. Right now they're getting handed to them up front. Got to move. You got to move. You got to move quick.
There's the fullback. He waltzes in for the touchdown.
Yeah.
A 4-yard touchdown run for Juan Tula Rojas.
20.
And that cuts the Indian lead to 2. So they took advantage of a short field
Yep.
on a 42-yard drive.
Okay, 22-20. Pioneers will go for 2 for the tie.
And
It's a
there's
sweep.
Tula Rojas again, the fullback. I think he's going to be stopped.
Yeah, he turned him.
He tried,
He
but
turned him. He didn't make it.
good job up front.
Yeah, they turned him.
The 2-point conversion fails, and with 7:57 left to go here in the first half, the score is Bartlett 22 and Southbridge 20.
The Bartlett side, I can see you all out there on the left-hand side of the field. Down in the end zone, Southbridge on the left-hand side of the field. Down in the end zone at halftime for one picture.
That was
The end zone.
like you say, Ted, right after a real shot kick by the Indians, a 2-yard kickoff. The Indians, Pioneers took full advantage of it. There was a Torres series right down to the last touchdown.
Yeah.
But the Indians came up with a big stop on by 43 Rojas going off right off the left side. But the Indians defense, they stood up strong, made the stop, and prevented that 2-point play, and they lead right now, and they're going to get the ball back. They lead 22-20 here in the first half with 7:57 left to go. It's going to be one of those games. Who gets it? Who gets it last?
Who's got it last?
Yeah.
I agree. End over end. Contos at the 22. Left side, 30, 35, 40, 45 before he's finally knocked out of bounds.
He gets back all the way to the 47.
Nice run by Sammy Contos. Forward lean, held on to the football.
Behind the big grandstands there and supporting our band. Make sure you buy something back there.
So they'll mark it 1st and 10 with 7:50 left to go here in the first half. We're at the 46-yard line. So far, we've had a score on every possession except for one turnover, I believe.
Punt is good.
The interception was big. Here comes Spade,
Donald.
cuts it upfield into Southbridge territory and brought down at the 44.
Boy, he's close to a first down. Over there marking it. Jeez, that looks like close. You gotta measure that.
Yeah, they're going to call out the stakes here. They're going to call out the stakes to see if Donald got his 10 on first down.
Time out for a measurement here. Indians got good field position. Donald Spate running extremely well. I'll tell you something. With Torres out there for the Pioneers and Spade out there for the Indians, you're looking at two of the quality backs in Central Massachusetts. They can get it done. They're both strong runners.
1 inch.
An inch. Uh-oh. It looked like a credit card out there. That's the credit card measurement.
So we'll officially give Donald 9 on the carry.
Yeah.
Second down, less than 1. They reset the stakes. Ball is on the 44. Indians line up. Spate wants to go left side, and he's got blockers in room. 40, 35, and dragged out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
He's getting that corner, I'll tell you something. Malbuff is out there blocking along with Logan Paronto out there blocking. He's got the speed, he's got the quickness out there, and he's got people in traffic.
He picked up 11 there.
Our offensive line is doing a good job, Ted. There's no seepage.
Nope.
By the defensive line of Southbridge. That was strong right.
There's a Spate right side. And this time he's brought down from behind.
Yeah.
Zach Bessie
Yeah, number 11.
was able to catch up to him.
He came from across the field. Nice effort by number 11. Good field position for the Indians here.
Yep, they'll mark it at the 33, where it's going to be second down and 9.
Yep.
Clock continues to run as we're coming down to the 6-minute mark here of the first half. It has been an offensive explosion here.
Boy, this is unbalanced left. A lot of power to the left.
Spate cuts it right up inside the 30.
He picked.
And he stopped at about the 27.
Yeah.
Cruz for Southbridge.
That time the Pioneers came up with the hit.
3rd down.
Picked up a few.
He picked up 6.
Yeah.
2.
4 down. Every series is a 4-down series in this game.
It hasn't gotten to too many 4th downs here. I mean,
No.
it's just been offense, and then some more offense.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it 3rd and 3, though, from the 27. They got to get to the 24.
Sammy flex out to the right a little bit. He's got him all the way.
Wide open. Sammy, bag of donuts for the touchdown.
I saw him flex out, and he didn't get a coverage. He didn't get a man out there with him. And Logan picked it right up, and a pass. Touchdown. Stanley Contos for the Indians.
27-yard. Paronto to Contos.
Once the ball's placed, the clock starts up again.
And the Indians now will line up for 2.
The MIA will leave that in the clock station. Oh, it does? Yeah. That is information. Yeah. Okay.
Indians line up.
Count. Paronto.
He's in. He's in.
2-point conversion is good. And with 5 minutes straight up left to go here in the first half, the score now is Bartlett 30 and Southbridge 20.
That was
Wow.
one heck of a drive. It was fantastic.
Jeez.
Jesus, boy. You know, rushing the football with Donald Spate. And then Logan to Sammy Contos. It's been a great connection all season long, very effective. But Contos, he just runs the same the good pass patterns. And when I saw him flex out from that line of scrimmage, he went out. No defensive back went with him. Logan rolled out, a little deep flat, touchdown, well executed, and really kept his eye on the football. You know, youngsters and whatever, get excited. You know, he didn't. Kept the eyes right on that football, tucked it away right into the end zone. Well executed. Indians go up 30-20.
Yeah.
10 points.
50 points we've seen here, and there's still 5 minutes to go in a half.
Yeah,
Toronto, short kick,
that's a better kick.
loose,
That's a better kick.
then falling on
Okay.
at the 34-yard line, 35-yard line, and that's where the Pioneers will put it in play. 1st and 10,
Yeah.
as they now trail in the game 30-20.
I'll bring you guys lunch.
Oh,
There it goes.
is that the
We
statue?
lost the lineup. Yeah, wind is a factor here today. 4:58 left to go.
Single back.
Yeah, that's Torres.
Yeah.
He's been a workhorse as he gets it up across the 40 to the 41.
6 yards, going to be 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup. He's got 13 carries, 121 yards. But, you know, Donald Spate's got 11 carries, 163 yards.
Yeah.
2nd down, 4. Torres left side.
Tackle.
Boy,
Tackle.
look out. Still on his feet as he spins across all the way down to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup.
You gotta grab. You gotta grab. You gotta wrap. Nobody's wrapping.
Nice run by Torres. Picking up a Southbridge 1st down with 4:12 remaining in the first half.
So they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Bartlett 40, and the clock running now, coming down to 4 minutes left to go here in the half.
And you still have to be aware with the wind.
Absolutely.
Of a play action pass.
Torres right up the gut. He gets it to the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5, and Torres lost his helmet, so he's going to have to come off the field for a play.
That's one way to stop him.
2nd down, 5.
I say that in all respect.
Right.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player.
So this is going to be Miranda in the backfield now, behind Cortez on 2nd and 5. And the pitch to Miranda, trying to turn the corner. Does down that sideline with speed. Look out! Oh, he stepped out of bounds. That looked like he was gone.
He had Donald Spate fake to the inside and to the outside. What a quick move to the outside.
Where are they going to mark this? Way back at the 16-yard line. So he picked up 19 yards.
Yep.
Where it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the Bartlett 16. 2:50 left to go here, first half. No, that's still Miranda in the game.
Miranda.
He gets it inside the 10, down near the 8, maybe the 7.
Yeah, Carlos Morales Miranda.
Yeah.
6-yard line with 2:35.
He picked up 9 yards on that play.
Pretty good sub for Torres, I'll tell you that.
I guess. They didn't lose an inch there, did they? But Torres is back in the game now. 2nd down, 1 from the 7.
2nd down and 1.
Cortez, Torres, jitterbugging, looks for the hole, finds it, and he's in for the touchdown. 7-yard touchdown run
7 yards.
for Alex Torres, and the Pioneers cut the lead to 4.
Torres, touchdown. Okay. Oh, we got a flag on a play. What's going on here?
What happened? Unsportsmanlike on Bartlett.
We have a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, penalty on Bartlett. Penalty.
That's not what you're looking for right now. So, we don't need those kind of penalties. We're playing good. We got the lead.
Coastal Boston there is pretty upset with the call. I don't know if it was a cheap call or what. Well, he usually doesn't get that wound up about a call like that, but.
All right, they're going to line it. Well, wait a minute now. The players want to play, but the refs are like, wait for us. So I guess this is going to be, are they going to execute this penalty on the point after or on the kickoff? Still waiting. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 3. Power I formation here. The 2-point conversion. Cortez gives it to Lazo up the gut, head down, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. So with 2:05 left to go in the first half, the score now is Bartlett 30 and Southbridge 28. Wow.
2:05 left to go in the first half. Bartlett gets the ball. And it's like a track meet out there.
Yep.
Just like
That's all it is.
it's like the Preakness. A lot of racehorses out there. A lot of good talent, a lot of good running. Nobody really stepping up defensively on either squad outside of that interception by Logan, which really helped us turn it around to get that lead at the 1 or 2 yard line. Outside of that, it's been all offensive on both sides. Offense and Pioneers on offense, Indians on offense. Boy, these officials are doing a lot of discussing today.
Well,
they're talking about that penalty.
Yeah, I mean, I think if there was an unsportsmanlike conduct, they should be enforcing it here on the kickoff.
Yep, and they are.
That's what they're going to do.
Yep.
So Pioneers are going to be kicking off from the Bartlett 45-yard line. Watch out for the onside here now.
Yep.
This would be the perfect opportunity.
Can we stay here? I'll give you 20.
It's a long kick, and that's going to go into the end zone.
Yeah.
Bring the ball out to the 20-yard line.
And so from the 20-yard line, the Indians will take it over with 2:05 left to go here in the half.
That was a good kick with the wind.
All right, the whistle blows, and we're ready to play here. The Indians leading by 2. Contos and Spitz come out to this side. Indians line up in their single wing. And it's Spate trying to turn the corner. And he got a couple of yards.
You notice the different defensive formation, Ted. While the Pioneers, they know they're not going to get beat deep into this win, so they're really crowding the line of scrimmage with linebackers and corners are really uptight.
Come on, Red!
Second down and 8. Clock running, 1:30 left to go in the half.
Come on, big man.
Inside handoff to Nunez with a hole. Runs into the official and then breaks it outside at the 40 and then slips and goes down at the 48-yard line, but he picked up 26 yards on the play.
Tried to make a nice cut there, Alex did.
First and 10 with a minute and 16 on the clock.
Nice hole, nice play. Needed that. Misdirection.
And with that, the Indians call their first timeout of the half. Comes with 1:16 left to go. They'll have it first and 10 at the Pioneer 48. Been an amazing first half so far. There's really only been one stop, and that was an interception by Peranto.
Yeah.
As the Indians come in, going to line it right up.
Yeah. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
Big guys up front. You got Franks, you got
Brooks Williams,
Haney, you got
Haney,
Tuga, you got
Tuga.
Williams. As the Indians been controlling the line of scrimmage and being very great running the football. Logan wants to throw. He's got Contos, but he's going to hold on to it and step out of bounds.
He couldn't get a good grip on it.
Yeah.
He couldn't square up.
Sammy was open.
Yeah, he couldn't.
4 yards on the play.
He saw him, but he just it was being pursued.
It's going to be second down and 5.
He picked up 5 yards and ran out of bounds to stop the clock. As we get a little peek of the sun here for the first time this morning.
Wow.
Coach Kuman Ellis exuding to his secondary, deeper than the deepest. Second down, 5. Paranto wants to throw to Contos. He's just going to keep it. He's going to get first down and more and step out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. He picked up 10.
Another good decision by Logan that time. He wanted to go deep to Contos, like he had him on the left side. Decided he's rolling to the right, but he picked up the first down, moved the chains. What do we got for a time?
101.
101, okay.
Plenty of time. And 2 timeouts. Ball is marked at the 37-yard line of the Pioneers. The Indians lead by 2. They'd like to extend that going into the half.
Haney and Brooks Williams.
Paranto looking for Contos. He's got it at the 20-yard line.
What a catch and what a throw. Wow. Timeout. Good call. Good. That is one of the toughest passes to throw. You got a quarterback rolling to the left, throwing out there. Really hit him right in the numbers. An excellent pass. Sammy Contos comes up with another catch.
Sammy's having a big morning here in Southbridge. He's already got 2 catches for 47 yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
He has been a tremendous addition to this team this year. Coming out to play football for the first time.
Yeah.
Play it on a level that he's playing it at is very impressive. It'll be 1st and 10, Bartlett at the 20, 53 seconds left. And they're very effective, just letting Paranto bootleg out there and let him decide what he wants to do.
Yeah, on that option, run pass.
There we go, again. And he's going to look for Contos again. And this time he can't hang on.
Incomplete pass.
Who needs a boost?
Yep.
That brings it down to 48 seconds, where it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he had it too. He had the first down. What?
Try it again. Ball's on the left hash, so they may roll out this side again.
Come on, Red, let's go. Here we go.
Contos is going to line up on the left this time. Spitz here on the right.
Come on, dig in here. Let's go.
Nunez, Malbuff, Spate, inside handoff. Nunez almost went down, kept his feet, and got it down near the 17, maybe the 16.
Tried to use that misdirection play.
Clock is running, so he picked up about 3.
Come on, get ready.
28 seconds left in the half.
Clock running.
3rd down and 7.
3rd down play here. Paranto looking, hangs on to it at the 15.
Get out of bounds.
And he can't get out of bounds. And he got it down near the
He got a timeout.
11.
Get a timeout.
And with that, the Indians do call their final timeout with 10 seconds left. And they're going to be short. It's going to be a 4th down situation. Let's see where they're marking that. Where's the final mark? Right on the, what's that, the 12?
Ball sitting on the 12-yard line.
Yep,
Yeah.
good call.
The 28 Bartlett with 10 seconds, and it's 4th down.
Is that a last timeout?
Yeah. Yep, that's it. We're out of TOs.
Yeah.
And 10 seconds left, so the Indians will obviously, they're going to need to put it in the air, and they're going to need to put it in the end zone or sideline, get out of bounds. Logan can kick from here, too. I mean, they've got it close enough. From the 12, be about a a 30-yard kick. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Not into the window.
All right, here we go. 10 seconds left in the half. Indians have it. 4th down and 3.
10 seconds left in the half.
They spread him out. Trips to the right. Nunez is out to the left. Spate in the backfield with Paranto as he's going to take this snap.
Give it to
He's looking for Donald. He hauls it in. He keeps his feet and he's in for the touchdown.
Wait a minute.
All right. Paranto to Spate. A 12-yard touchdown pass, catch, and run with 3 seconds showing on a scoreboard clock.
Unbelievable. Jesus. He was looking at him. I felt I saw him going out, and he was covered. I mean, he was covered. And Logan just dropped that ball right in there. What a pass. And run and catching the whole deal. Wow.
2-point conversion coming up.
Running out of paper here.
I know. Movement everywhere.
Yeah.
They're going to mark it against the Pioneers. Half the distance. They'll put it on the 1 1/2 yard line. Where it will be the 2-point conversion attempt will begin. Paranto back there with Spate. Now they shift into a goal line situation with a big push up front, and he's in. Logan Paranto.
I think he dropped the ball too.
Really?
Yeah.
That is the 4th 2-point conversion by Logan Paranto this morning. And with 3 seconds left to go in the half, the score now is Bartlett 38 and Southbridge 28.
Wow.
I think we're going to be breaking records here. I didn't bring the record book, but I'll tell you what, for points scored in a game, this is going to be all-time.
I can't say it's up in the second half either. First of all, we got to get through the first half.
Yeah. It's been a long one.
Yep.
What do we need? We need a T. Anybody with a T? There we go. Okay. And we need a guy.
Yeah.
Anybody with a guy? We got a guy. All right. With 3 seconds left, we'll see what the strategy is here. And they'll kick it away with a hop and a drop and a pickup at the 35.
Run.
35, 40, 45, 50, 40 with a cut. Fuck the ball! And that's going to end the half.
All the alumni, cheerleaders, coaches, and football players, please meet down in the end zone.
Wow, what a first half of play here. It's been thrilling to say the least. The 100th Bartlett-Southbridge rivalry ends the first half with the score, Bartlett 38 and Southbridge 28.
Incredible first half that. In the second period, Bartlett touchdowns and 3 double points after PATs. 24 points. Southbridge 14 points. What a first half of football. Okay, we'll take a break. We need one.